because I'm not colored, you know? No, not that there's anything wrong, There's always colors in the front row, I know. Yeah. And I love how the ladies laugh. They laugh hard. They laugh. And then the guy always just sits there like this. Hey, laugh, baby, laugh. Laugh, baby, laugh, oh, laugh. Yeah, it's funny now, You're gonna see after the show. Yeah, laugh. There's nothing wrong, I'm just saying. Yeah. Not really. I love you too. You know, I'm not really colored, you know. I think I'm more like a BEE baby. Yes, that's what I am. Yes, I like to think of that, you know. I'm a BEE baby. Although I must admit on many occasions when I go to the toilet and stand next to men from Venda, I wish I had a little bit more black empowerment. Venda guy at the back, nda. This was on, papa, this was on. Because I grew up in a mixed family, you know, I did. So that's me, BE baby. What happened with BE? I remember waiting with bated breath when BE first came out. And as a so-called colored person, was I the only one waiting for CE? I waited. And just when I thought it was gonna happen, those Chinese came and they snatched it out from my hands. Wah! Just like that. How ironic. Chinese people became black and they can't even say brack. See, after they got their black status, how cocky Chinese people started becoming? All of a sudden, they had this swag about them. Saw one guy pushing into a line at the movies. And the guy was like, hey, you can't just push in. Hey, go to the back. Oh, because I'm black? Oh, you move me because I'm black? Okay, I see you. They had swag now, you know? Chinese guys in clubs. Oh, wow, so you Chinese, hey? Yeah, that's right. Tell me something interesting about Chinese people. Well, you know what they say about the black man. Oh, the Chinese guy sitting in the corner going, oh, I go to get you. Yeah, you can team up with the colored people. You guys can meet up. You can beat me up in the parking lot after this. Yeah, you can team up, join your forces. Be like, I don't know, like crouching tiger, hidden false teeth. Yeah, but Chinese people got it. They got black status. Remember the headlines they read? Chinese fight to be BE. Chinese fight to be black. It's like, wow. They really did fight, yes. Just not in the way I pictured it. Because I grew up thinking Chinese people fight for everything. I just thought that's what happens in China. Normal day, people just walking around. Hello. How much for that chicken? Hey, don't point at my chicken. Hey, I can point at your chicken. I want to buy it. No, you don't point at my chicken. You point it again, I'll teach you a lesson. Hey, you don't threaten me with food. Don't stop. You better stop pointing at my chicken. Hell, point. Oh. Ah! I'm going to tell master on you. Thought it was always like that. People getting into fights. Thought at home, you know, moms were there, like making tea in the morning, busy with the Kellogg's and all of that. It was busy. Want some tea? Yeah. Oh, don't forget to comb your hair. I always thought it was, you know, it's not though. That's why I thought they actually fought to become black, you know? Because they had a tough time, because they wanted the shares. They wanted Cecil shares, specifically. That's what they wanted. Shares were half price. Chinese people were there in line, waiting. The tender officers, everyone getting tenders. Everyone was there. The Chinese guy came. Oh, 500 shares for me, please. Hey, what do you want here? You are not black, one. Oh, I'm black. You are not black. Hey, check up. Hey, hamba. Next. No, I'm black. Hey, pa! Ah! And he ran out into the streets. Ah, I can't believe I'm not black. Ah! And there he was, and he bumped into a true BE master of tenders. Ah! Master Marima. Oh, please make me your student, please. Teach me how to get the tender, please. You think because I'm black,
I can teach you these things. You are racist, Wena. You are racist. Why are you asking me those questions? I don't have a tender. If you want to learn how to become a true PE master, you must go to the home of it all. Tokyo.
Japan.
No, Sekhuale.
Oh, he's not in the country right now.
Then I can't help you.
Chinese guy wandering around for days on end, finally ending up at a true black man's doorstep. Jacob Zuma, knocking on the door. Coo, 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 coo. Jacob answering. Coo.
What do you want at my house?
Master Zuma, I want to learn how to become black man, please.
You can't learn how to become black. It's not easy as you think.
I'm willing to learn. Please, I'm willing to learn.
No.
Oh, Chinese guy would sit out there outside at the door. Zuma would come out.
You are still here.
Teach me, master.
No. Still here.
Please, teach me. Teach me how to become black.
I said no.
Oh, and he'd sit there and it would be raining day after day and it would change from rain into snow and the blistering sun would beat upon his skin as he sits there every single day. Finally, after months and months of waiting, Zuma would come out.
You are still here.
I'm here, master.
Okay, I will teach you how to become black man.
Thank you, master. And he would bring him in. Training would begin, starting small.
First thing you need to learn is how to sign a document.
I don't understand.
Don't ask questions. Just sign on, sign off. Sign on, sign off. Sign on, sign off. Sign on, sign off. 100 to go.
Sit there signing every single day. Then he'd get past that stage and they'd be in the garden practicing together. Zuma the master with his understudy, the Chinese man, there they'd be every single day learning all the moves. You know how they do it in those movies? But there would be elegant as the sun is rising. Then finally he would have learned, and the day would come when the master would be challenged by his student. There he'd be.
Wong Fei Hong, your day has arrived. Prepare to challenge me in battle. I want to see if you can destroy me.
Master, I cannot attack you, master. You are my muse, my inspiration.
You must learn to fight if you want to be a black man.
Very well, master. It shall be an honor. Who is? Sure. Oi. Shoo, ha, shoo, ha, shoo, be. Accusation, 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 accusation. Zuma the master. Deny, 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 deny. Master, I got you.
Appeal. Oi, oi.
So where was I? Very natural, wasn't it? From here. Yeah, yes, as I was saying. Where was I? Do you remember, sir? No? Didn't listen in class? No, didn't. You, sir? Then why are you sitting at the front? If you're not going to remember. Why are you the special kids? No, put them on the front. Where's Velebona? Well, what? Ah, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'll give you a credit just for that. What's your name? Bunny? Who? Kensani. Then why were you saying it like that before? Kensani. 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 What? Kensani. Kensani. Yeah, management. So yes, I do consider myself a BE baby of sorts, you know, because I grew up in a mixed family, you see. Well, with me being the mixed one in the family. My mother is a black woman, Xhosa, born in Transkei. Thanks, Mom. My father was a white man, born in Switzerland. Yeah. Not so much. Boo, yeah. Yeah. So, you know, so obviously they got together and they, you know, they did the thing. Yeah, they're very, very, very liberal. Obviously, my mom was one of those that was, you know, one of those women that was not going to stand up to the laws because obviously during apartheid, you couldn't get together. That sounds nice, doesn't it? Apartheid. Notice how we say it like that these days. Eh? Apartheid. Sounds like something you got on your shoe. Ooh, got some apartheid on my shoe. Who would leave apartheid lying around like that? Shh, I swear. Yeah, where's the real? It's actually apartheid. Ah, apartheid. Yeah, that sounds worse. Because during apartheid, you weren't allowed to mix with people of the opposite race. White people and black people weren't allowed to get together, weren't allowed to live together. Group Areas Act, all of those different acts that stop people, you know. So if they found you together, then the police would kick down your doors, poof, and come in there and be like, "What are you doing?" And then they'd kick you. Huh? 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 Going to jail. And you, Meneer, I know you were drunk, but don't do it again. Come on. Please. Okay, fatwa. All right, cheers. So, you know, that's what happened. It was a very bad time in South Africa, yes. Although during bad times, as they say, necessity is the mother of all invention. And that is when we invented toy-toying. Yay! Don't understand how that came about, though. Really don't understand how black people thought, in order to show how angry we are, we're going to dance. No. Never really got it. Who was the first guy who did that? The first guy standing there going, "I want equal rights. You can't treat me like a dog. Why can't I sit on that bench? Why can't I climb on that bus? Why can't I live there? Eh? Why? You are making me angry, man. You are just making me so angry. You know, you people are just, these people are just making me so. That's not angry. People are smiling. Kill the poor. The farmer. Kill. No wonder it took so long to get help. There must have been tons of foreign correspondents in South Africa. There they were. And crossing live now to South Africa, we've got Andrew in the midst of it all. Andrew, could you tell us exactly what's happening out there?
Yes, well, Mary, as you can see, I'm standing in Soweto, the biggest township in South Africa. And to be honest with you, the locals look really happy right now. They dancing, they singing, everybody's having a blast of a time. The news has just come out that they'll all be learning in Afrikaans. And as you can see, they really look overjoyed by it. Over to you in the sports. It was apartheid, but my parents didn't care. They were renegades, yeah, mavericks. My mom was a true maverick. She was like, ooh, I'm going to get a white man. Shoo. And then my dad was obviously, you know how the Swiss love chocolate. So, they got together, they did the deed. My mom gave birth to me, but then I couldn't live with the family as a parental unit together. Had to go back to the townships with my mom. She couldn't say that the father of her child was in fact a white man, because obviously, in the townships, there were the bimpies. The snitches, hated them. So, so she had to lie on my birth certificate. She just didn't put her father, which wasn't strange. It wasn't strange. She just didn't have a father. It's not like I was the only black kid in the township going, I don't know who he is. It wasn't strange at all. But she didn't say anything to anybody. So everybody just drew their own conclusions, everyone in the townships, which is not such a great idea, because when people's imaginations are let loose, you'll be surprised at what they come up with. Because people did not put one and one together with me. In fact, when I came home, people in the township, in fact, assumed that I was an albino. Oh, you laugh, but it wasn't funny. I was even told when my mom brought me home, at least my family loved me, walked me into the house, there I was, little baby wrapped in a blanket. My grandmother came and she was, ow, you shame. Ow. Ooh, you. Little Alpi. No, faghe umbrella, cosa c'è? Faghe umbrella. Yeah, ne? But my family treated me very normal, they really did. It was the people around me that were different. In Orlando East, there was this whole mystic vibe to me all of a sudden. People started speaking. Most people got over it. People that were really interested in me, though, were the other albinos. Yeah, because they keep like a log of everyone that comes in. Boss, 2 more. Okay. Because generally in the township, there's only like 1 albino for every phase, Oh, lo, I say phase 2. Yeah, nyamaz. Ticks them off on the list. So when I came into the picture, they're like, oh, boss, there's another one. Everything was cool. Till I started getting older. And they started noticing a few differences, especially when my hair grew black. And there was a furore. Everyone was just like, oh, boss, have you seen him? People were like, no, it's not possible. Started following me around. When my mom would walk with me to the taxi rank, they would be there creeping behind us. Check, 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 check. I'd always turn around, they'd act natural. Well, as natural as you can act, 4 albinos standing together. They had their meetings, there they were. Their groups, and they were talking about it. No, before anything else, gents, have you heard? There's one of us, but he's different. What do you mean? He's different. He's got a skin light, just like us, but his head grows black. And he has no problems with the sun. He can walk anytime he pleases. Anytime. He's the one. The Daywalker. And the guys were obviously there. You're lying. There's no such thing. I'm telling you, I'd never lie. And then one day when I was old enough, they approached me. They came up to me, As I was walking for my first time, I was off to the bottle store for my uncle. As you get old enough to walk, that's when your uncle sends you. Everyone else in the family is happy. He's walking. Uncle is like, yeah, send you to my man. Hamba, ke. Tenga makhota 4. Tata nama empty. Amani. And I was there walking to the shops with the bottles and I was carrying them, you know. And then I traded in one of the bottles, got myself an ice, and I had the ice and the bottles. And these guys came out and they're like, show 'em, Fana. Hey guys, we couldn't help noticing a man of your stature. Thank you. You know, we've had our eye on you for quite a while, young one. And we see potential in your eyes. Who's we? Oh, forgive me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pacino, and we are the Glow in the Darks. And I'm gonna tell you now, boy, I see a bright future in you. We were wondering if you would be interested in joining our small little conglomerate. You know, we just got together and exchange ideas. It really is a melting pot of ideas and exchanges, really. That's why we call it an idea exchange. The pot, we don't know where that came from. But we use it nonetheless. So what do you say? You want to be friends? That's what we say, yes. I want to be friends. Great! That's wonderful news. You hear that, boys? He's going to be one of us. I can see it now, young one. In a few years' time, moving up the ranks within our organization until ending up at the upper echelon of management. Well, count me in. And I joined the crew and I was one of them. Had my sporty, my not guilty outfit. We used to walk around together. It was cool. The only thing that bugged me was the hours. They always like rolled in, it was just like weird hours, you know. Always had to meet before dawn, you know. Never hung out at midday. Oh, no. No, you know, hang out at dusk, sun's going down, there they are outside the house. You know, oh, that's me, and I'd come outside and then we'd go hang out under the big willow tree. It was cool. If we were hanging out in the day, that's the best place to be because there's so much shade and we'd chill there. And I mean, I changed a lot of things for the guys because they used to play cricket a lot. Cricket was a great sport, you know. Only problem is if somebody hit a 4 or 6 and the game was over, just, who's gonna fetch it now? Yabon. Kawatil, Papa, ngitshilile block. Then I was that guy, was running, getting the ball, yeah. That guy, you know, having a good time. Did all the things that you could do where you didn't look strange, you know, if you were like wearing a hat. So we played all those kinds of games. One of our favorites was Cowboys and Robbers. Ooh, that was great. Who were those guys? Yeah. Wandering around, you know, playing the games. I was always the steering. Which was the starring, in case you're wondering. So I was the steering there. I'd always play Clint Eastwood. My favorite line of dialogue. Choo-wee-wee-oo. Womp, womp, womp. Choo-wee-wee-oo. Womp, womp, womp. Even had the accents going. Didn't know what I was saying, though. How you ain't showing them going on, man? And I couldn't help noticing. You know, standing in my town. Town ain't big enough on the both nose. And it was so cool because half of our friends were Xhosa, you know, so they made great sound effects, especially for the horses. Like... Unfortunately, their gift was a curse because they'd always mess up the dialogue. We'd have cool scenes with the gun battle, standing there, wee wee woo, womp womp womp. And like Snowflake, he was the smallest. He'd always play the tumbleweed. Oh, yeah, shy, I'm bad. Wee wee woo. And I'd shoot Pacino. It's getting on shit, my man, shit, man. Shmang. I'd be like, oh man, I didn't want to have to do this to you, brother. What do I tell your mother? Be like, oh, tell my mother. Oh, my mother. Oh, man. That was so much fun. And then I'll never forget the year that it came, 1990, the end of apartheid. F.W. de Klerk came out and he was like, no more. Very bad, sorry. See you on Tuesday. Everyone in the streets lost their minds. People were cheering, yeah! My family was no different. They had a huge party for me. My mom put up a banner in our small little kitchen there. Now Trevor's coming out party. Everyone was having great. There was cake, there was juice for all. My uncle came in, drunk out of his mind. Just refused to wear a shirt, walking in topless. There he was. What's happening here? Hey, what's happening? I was like,